Besides this year teaching me about, the people around me and revealing people to me, it really taught me about me. Like, I really learned the value that's within me, the value that spiritual wealth hold within me, the value of inner peace, the value of inner happiness, the value of inner stillness, the value of inner quietness. I've learned a lot about how to control and regulate those negative thoughts and energies that try to come to mind that is not of truth, just to kind of get me sidetracked and unsure of myself. I finally surrendered September of this year, 2024. I surrendered to the situation. I accepted the situation. I stopped being resistant to my situation. God didn't want me to work. Okay. God does not want me to go back to work right now. Okay. God needs me to focus on my goals and my projects. Okay. So I had to learn to accept that I may not be able to buy the things that I want to buy. I may not be able to hang out how I want to hang out. I may not be able to do the things that I want to do when I want to do it. But I always had what I needed. Always. Always. God always ensured that I had what I needed. And so September came, and so I just stopped resisting. I just accepted what is and what was and started moving in ways that just aligned with the path and journey instead of trying to, again, force certain things and do certain things just because of influences outside of me that was, messing with my journey. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I know what I'm supposed to be focusing on. To a lot of people, I don't really care at this point of how people think about me in this current season. It's where I'm supposed to be right now. This season is teaching me, and this season has taught me a lot. And so, like this, I've learned a lot this year than I did in previous years. Like, I've learned a lot in those years, but this year, it's like the cherry on top. It's like the finishing touches. It's everything is just coming together. And it forced me to utilize all the things that I've learned. Emotional regulation, remaining at peace, not allowing yourself to be distracted, remaining focused on your goals, remaining focused on the journey. I needed to learn to just simply surrender and stop resisting the journey. And so September of this year, that's when I just accepted what is. Okay. So I stopped living by this world's expectations of me on where I should be and what I should be doing in X, Y, and Z. I stopped seeking or trying to seek people's approval for what it is that I'm doing on my journey. People did not understand my journey. They kept trying to force me to, do X, Y, and Z. People don't know what me and God going on. People don't know the season that I am. I can't do that right now. I am doing something else that God needs me to do. I know you want me to, get a job with you in X, Y, and Z. I wouldn't mind having a little coins in my pocket, but that is just going to distract me from my journey. And I have to surrender. I have to be consistent and get this done. Like, it's not an option for me at this time. It's not an option for me. People don't understand that, unfortunately. And I've learned I got to stop convincing people or trying to explain people so that I can have their approval of what it is that I'm doing in my life and how I'm moving in my life and how God is doing certain things for me in my life. It's like I had to stop trying to get people to see what was happening. Me and God got a thing going on. This is between me and God. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do because God is directing me to do it. It's nobody else's business. And I had to realize that. And people don't get it. And I've learned that. It's like this journey is not for everybody. They like, I wouldn't do that. Why would he tell? He's like, Listen, people think that since what I'm doing or what God directs me is what God is directing other people to do. No. If God ain't tell you to quit your job, what? Don't worry about me quitting my job. This is my journey. Everybody's journey is different, and people be comparing and trying to whatever, looking at other people's business. Everybody's journey is different, and it's important that you focus on your own journey, because what I do is my business is in what I'm meant to do between me and God, no one else. And so I had to accept that. I had to, learn that, and I really embraced that more around the end of the year. And I began to feel lighter. I began to feel more at ease with the journey and what was happening. I began to allow things to happen. Man, this year has truly elevated my consciousness, my awareness, my perception upon myself, my life, and how I kept, trying. It's like I dimmed my light for a lot of people. I kept trying to lower myself, to appease other people, to not affect other people. But people seem to still be affected regardless. People seem to still feel some type of way regardless. And so I've learned to just accept that what I do is what I do, despite people's opinions and thoughts about it. I've learned to just embrace the journey. Man, because it's been a journey, for sure.